here with Mindy Mayes from Purdue Extension Wabash County. If you've been following along with us for the last couple of weeks, we've been doing a special series with Purdue Extension because if you don't already know, they have a lot to offer. And so we felt like 3 weeks was a good time frame to cover all those areas that they cover. And so Mindy, how are you?
Hello, well welcome. I think this is your last week with us.
Yes.
You guys have already met Jeff, which is our Agricultural Natural Resources Educator, and Jesse, our 4-H and Youth Development Educator. So today you get to meet me, but before you meet me, you have to meet the rest of our office staff. So welcome to our office. As a disclaimer, it is fair time. The fair is quickly approaching. So it's a little chaotic in here right now. There's things everywhere, but it's of us, of course, preparing for our fair and for the youth of Wabash County and all the work that they do throughout the year to get to this point. So
Kind of like make it like a little behind the scenes,
Yes.
really behind the scenes of what you guys do here.
all right, so at this desk here, you have Tina Unger. She is our office manager. You are not Tina Unger. I have put two people together, and I even practiced their names before we started. I do know who they are. I will explain why I said Tina in just a minute. We have Tammy Unger, who is our office manager, who I feel like is the lifesaver of this office. She keeps everything flowing, from schedules to budgets to phone calls to everything. Tammy does everything. We love him. Forgive me for making her Tina Unger. Not present today is Tina Holloway, so this is not Tina Holloway. Tina Holloway is our administrative assistant. So usually if you call, you will probably get Tammy or Tina answering the phones. And then we have our summer intern, Abby. Abby was a 10-year 4-H'er, and so we are really excited to have her back. She's a Purdue student now, and I hope she'll be an educator one day. I don't know if that'll happen. And then back here, you have Blake. You see him quickly prepping for fair. Blake is he was our high school intern, but he graduated has it been 2 weeks now, 3 weeks? He graduated 2 to 3 weeks ago. Blake is headed off to college in the fall, and so he's our high school intern throughout the summer, and I just want Blake to become an educator one day.
And you might recognize Blake from June's First Friday, and he'll be there again in July. So if you wanted to get some of that delicious Wabash County fair food, he'll be there.
They'll also be out at the fair. Our junior leaders are amazing. They do lots of great leadership work in the community. Blake happens to be the president of the junior leaders. He was very influential in them getting the truck that you see, so make sure you go support the Wabash County junior leaders.
It looks so good.
All right.
Anything else to show in the office?
Here's just our office. We love the work that we do. Jeff's office is there. I share an office with Jesse. So you're more than welcome to come on back and see my little space.
All right. Come on, Carly, behind the camera, and our dedicated audience viewers. You guys are really getting a good behind-the-scenes look at what's going on
Oh,
in
it's a
here.
mess in here, so excuse our mess. We are all getting ready for fair, but welcome to my office. I didn't know if you wanted to sit, what you want to do. Okay, I can move my chair over so you want to see my pile of stuff that I tried to hide. Okay, even if you do, it's okay. So welcome to my office. I share an office with Jessie Houston. You guys met her last week. She is our 4-H and Youth Development Educator. And I am the Health and Human Sciences Extension Educator. I do a lot of stuff in my position, so I don't know if you want to talk about it, if you want to ask some questions.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and kick it off. So, Mindy, can you tell everybody what are the primary areas that your job focuses on in Purdue Extension?
Absolutely. So, health and human sciences, we have 4 main areas. They are foods and nutrition, health and wellness, resource management, and human development. Now, within each of those, there are different programming that we do. And sometimes foods and nutrition and health and wellness kind of confuse people because they seem so similar, but they're kind of different.
Okay. And then rattle off some of the key programs that you typically offer within each of those areas.
Absolutely. So one of our biggest programs that I think we offer here in Wabash County falls under foods and nutrition would be our Serve Safe. It is a certification. You've probably seen it before if you've gone to restaurants, but it is a certification that managers need within a restaurant. We actually offer that here in Wabash County. Twice a year we offer a class, but even if you don't make that class, you can still take the exam. So we offer that exam here locally. If it's something that you need to take, call our office and we can arrange a time to get you registered and to take that exam. It's one that we pride ourselves in offering because Prior to offering it here, you either had to go outside of the county, sometimes as far as Indianapolis or further, to get that certification. And if we can offer something like that here in the Wabash County, we want to make sure that we are offering things that are great for our Wabash County residents. So that's one of our big, I'd say, foods and nutrition programs. Within resource management, we have two big programs. I'd say one's an adult and one's a youth. So Jesse mentioned Captain Cash last week. That's where we go into schools and we teach the kids about earning, spending, borrowing, and saving. There's a program we have for adults that we call Where Does Your Money Go? Where Does Your Money Go? We like to offer it in 2 separate sessions so adults can really learn this idea of how do I create a spending savings plan? What does that spending savings plan look like? What are my spending leaks? Where are the places that I'm spending money that I'm not thinking about? How do I create this plan to work for myself and my family? So that program is called Where Does Your Money Go? We do a myriad of programs under just health and wellness. We have some as simple as an hour where we may come and talk about something like heart disease or any other topics. Then we have some that are longer. One of my favorite is a 12-week program called Get Walking. We've offered that in Wabash County before, but it's an email-based program, which is why it's one of my favorite programs. You never have to come in person to see me for this program. Over 12 weeks, you get a series of emails that encourage you to get walking. It's also one that we can offer any time of year, so it's really good in the wintertime when people are getting a little not as active, to encourage people to get walking.
Once again, it is week 3, and I have learned a lot about what Purdue Extension offers.
Oh, and I probably have like 20 more programs. We
See,
have tons
she could
of
go
programs.
on. She could go on about all the things that are offered here. Mindy, I know you cover a lot of areas.
Yes.
Can you share one highlight of your job that you just absolutely would not trade for the world?
So I love my job. I would not trade my job for the world. I've been with Purdue Extension for 8 years now. I love that we get to work with a variety of people. No 2 days are the same in this office. And I would never want 2 days to be the same. I know some people are like, well, how does that work or what does it look like? But I love it because I get to work with adults. I get to work with youth. Just in the last week, if it'll help you understand, we went to the YMCA and we did programming with their spark clubs where we focused on nature and did different type of nature activities. One of the things that I did was some reading with the children because reading comprehension and literacy falls under my program area. Later in the week, I was at I was at the senior center, and we did a program called Salads in a Jar. So I was encouraging them to make salads in a jar. They're easy to make, they're quick. You can take it on the go. That way you can control what you're eating. You're able to put healthy fruits and vegetables in there. While we're also getting ready for fair, I got to work with my extension homemakers. They're a group of ladies in the community that do community service, so I even get to work with them and do programming with them. So I love this job because no 2 days are the same, and I get to dibble and dabble with a little bit of everything. I get to do what I went to school for and work in other areas as well.
That's a blessing. That's a blessing. That's so cool. That's so cool. And I'm sure that Jesse and Jeff, they experience some of the same things that you love about your job that they would probably love about their job.
Yeah. And I get to work with the 2 of them. So we do a lot of cross-programming. So I've learned more things about trees and leaves than I care to ever know. But Jeff is able to maybe grow an herb garden, and then I'm able to go in and show some recipes that you can do with these herbs. Right. So a lot of cross-programming, or even with Jesse, the same with the youth. Over spring break, we did a program called Chef University, where the kids came and they learned how to cook. They learned how to do things like chop and measure and read a recipe. And so you got the 4-H aspect, where you also get the foods and nutrition and the health and wellness aspect.
That's so good. That's so good. It's so wholesome. And a lot of these things, as of recently, taking care of yourself and learning how to be self-sufficient and knowing, being educated in these different areas on your own, those have become a little bit trendy. I've used that term in this series before when we were talking about Jeff, about, I think it was herb gardens. We were referencing herb gardens and budgeting, and these are trendy things to get involved with, and you have an excellent resource-based program office right here in Wabash County that if you were wanting to become on that trend, being on trend, you can do that, and you can do it smart and educated.
Yes, and research-based. That's the one thing that we pride ourselves in being. I tell people often that when you are getting information from our office, it is a link direct to Purdue. It's a link directly to the professors and other people. So we are making sure that we are giving you research-based information.
And I don't know if I've asked this question before, but are these, obviously ServSafe isn't going to be free of charge, but are these programs that you're offering free of charge?
There are. So we do have some programs that are free of charge, and then there are other programs that have a fee attached to them. Call our office and talk to us, and we can kind of share, if a program has a fee or if it's something we are able to offer free of charge. So for example, when I go to the senior center or some of the other community organizations, I don't usually charge them to go, but hey, if you could get the supplies or the people or the different things along those lines. So it honestly just depends upon the program on whether there is a fee or not. And we can always either work with your organization or your office to figure out what that looks like or how we can provide programming to you.
Amazing, amazing. I love this series. This series is so much fun. Mindy, is there anything that you want to depart with before we head out and wrap up our 3-week series with you guys?
Let's see. Well, I know sometimes people say that the Purdue Extension Office is the best kept secret in Indiana. We don't want it to be a secret. We do not want the services that we provide to be a secret. We are a resource here for Wabash County residents. We are here in the Wabash County Courthouse, and that's all of Wabash County. So whether you are in the city of Wabash or you are in North Manchester, we are here for Wabash County residents. Please use us and utilize our resources because we love what we do and we love to share it with other people.
Love that. That's so nice. And we are super grateful that Purdue Extension is located in the downtown district. We're all about downtown, and we love that you guys are here.
Yes.
So thank you so much.
Thank you.
And we are so thankful for Jeff and Jesse. We will not be back next week with a Member Monday because of the holiday. So stay tuned for July 11th. We're going live with a new downtown resident, per se, Julie Dickey of Four Partners in Crime. And so catch us on July 11th, and we will talk all about what she's got in store for her space on Canal Street, Four Partners in Crime. Otherwise, thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
We will see you guys soon.